Killed him, no?
A trip to the grocery store turned deadly for shoppers at the North Austin H-E-B Friday. APD was initially responding to a trespass call on Canyon Ridge Drive in the Tech Ridge Center when multiple 911 calls came in about a shooting. One witness who wishes to remain anonymous says he heard 6 or 7 shots, and days later, emotions are still raw.
I'm still shaking up. I don't want to see that parking lot. I don't, it's been difficult.
One man was taken to the hospital with gunshot wounds where he later died. No one else was injured. H-E-B sending us a statement that reads, quote, "This incident involved a third-party security guard, not an H-E-B employee. H-E-B continues to work closely with local law enforcement on this matter. Any additional details will come from law enforcement," end quote. Michael Matrenga is the CEO of a security consulting firm in Texas. He says typically H-E-B hires and contracts what is considered in the state of Texas as a Class 3 or Class 4 licensed armed officer. Matrenga says those officers have the ability, if their life is threatened or an individual's life is threatened, to cause bodily harm, injury, or death. They have the right to use lethal force to protect themselves or others.
From preliminary reports, it appears that this individual came towards or made an assertive movement towards the officer with an edged weapon.
He says the contracted individuals have to undergo not only a physical training, but use of force training. As for what weapons they carry, it depends on the company.
You definitely have, if you're a Class 3 or Class 4 armed security officer, you have a pistol. Some may allow their officers to carry OC spray or a baton or a taser to subdue a would-be attacker. And based upon the use of force continuum and how their company has trained them.
The witness we spoke with still had questions.
What are they guarding? What is the point of a gun?
Matrenga says at the end of the day,
I think the most important thing is that people obviously who are patrons of H-E-B need to understand that they have to look out for the best interest of their patrons, and those individuals that are assigned to that location and in other locations are there to protect them.
Police say it was not an active shooter incident. Monday night, APD had not identified the person who died.